You might find this funny. This is a compilation that Steph made, a small compilation of TikTok reacting to the Acolyte being canceled. You can only imagine it's going to be good. It's got 400,000 views already, so congrats to Steph. That's awesome. Let's play this and see what we got really quick.
I don't even need audio with the hair color.
You can tell right off the bat. You can already know this is going to be good. Here we go.
So the Acolyte was canceled.
It's definitely because incels didn't like two people of color holding hands. We're not gonna forget that.
They hit.
They forgot your show, bitch.
Go.
It was set up to fail.
Wait, what did that say? They really flew Manny out to D23 to promote the Acolyte just to announce it's canceled on his birthday. Ooh, ouch, ouch, bro. Wow.
It was set up to fail from the beginning. When the Acolyte was first announced as a female-run show with Leslie Headland at the helm, starring a black femme and a diverse cast of...
Yeah.
Just the way she's talking, all I can hear is projection for so much hatred in her life that she's using this as an outlet for that.
Yep. Bro, it's self-accountability, right? So, okay, you could blame
or lack thereof.
Lack thereof, right? You can blame the chuds. You can blame the racists, you could blame the sexist, you could blame the misogynist, you could blame all whatever, I don't know, whatever buzzwords, right? At the end of the day, that show was made for you. Like it was made for you. Audience. The modern audience. It was made for you. So you're out here swinging at everybody and angry at everybody who the show wasn't made for, as if they were supposed to be the ones to watch the fucking show. No. It was for you. You were supposed to watch the show. You were supposed to get your friends, your family, and give it good word of mouth and do what actual fandom does and try to spread it out as much as possible to try to make it succeed. You failed at that. We didn't fail at that. It's not our fault.
Off topic, but that is a Smash JT freeze frame right there. That's great.
Gosh, it looks like fucking Frodo, bro. Like what's his name? Gollum with hair.
Yeah,
characters. Unlike we have seen in a Star Wars project before, the review bombers took to the internet before the show even had a chance to air.
Oh, so review bombs matter now.
You're right.
Because I thought they didn't matter.
The narrative. Only when they
right.
put the narrative. Yep.
Right. I thought it didn't matter. Wait, so all this bad press, but I thought you guys were the majority. Don't you ignore? You don't watch our content, so why does what we do? How is that going to affect the show? You mean to tell me? Wait. The narrative just doesn't make sense because you're sitting there and you're complaining about us making videos disparaging the show as if that's going to actually work against anybody who shills for DEI and was going to watch the show anyway. It doesn't work that way.
My challenge to my biggest fans is to try to compete with my biggest haters for how much they watch everything.
Yeah. That's what I was saying on Bro Science today when I Fear the Beardo. I was like, bro, my new strategy that I have on Twitter where now, because I told you guys before, I don't believe in blocking people. I don't like blocking people, but I realized something of like almost a week and a half ago. I realized I had blocked someone in particular because I knew that they were going to melt down over it. And I realized that they went to my YouTube channel right after and started spamming comments and stuff. And, you know, when that happens, the views go up, everything goes. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So then I was like, let me experiment a little bit. So I started blocking everybody, even remotely acting retarded. And lo and behold, after I blocked them,
that's a full-time job right there.
It is a full-time job on Twitter. But a lot of them actually started going to my YouTube channel, and then the views started going up. And I'm like, oh, this is great, because I realized they need an outlet. They have to get their hate out there. The people who call us hateful, they're the ones that actually have to get their hate out there. So by blocking them on Twitter, you know, you only got one place to go. And it's not going to be Rumble. These motherfuckers don't use Rumble. That's an alt-right platform to them.
Exactly.
So, yeah, they're not going to use Rumble. They're going to use YouTube. So let's continue.
I understand that it got review bombed to an insane degree by so many people who were hating on it just because of what seemed like internal prejudice.
Amanda Stenberg, who not only gave a phenomenal performance as Osha, but also as her twin sister May, had no choice but to stick up for themselves and
all right, Hypno, I got a quick question for you.
Sure.
Hypno challenge. How long would you be able to have a conversation with this person at a random coffee shop?
Oh, I can have a conversation endlessly, bro. I can.
I wouldn't
believe it or not.
That God bless you, man. I wouldn't. I'd be like, anyways, I gotta go somewhere else.
No, yeah. I mean, I was entertaining Sprague for a long time, but I can have a conversation even if I know someone's hopeless and maybe they're trolls or whatever. I can have a conversation for a long, long time. It's not a problem as long as I got good food and good. Like I'm chilling. I'm chilling, especially since I have fun tearing apart arguments. So I'm sure I would be able to do that quite often with somebody like this. Not to
stroke your ego, but you are very good at it. I was listening when you had Sprague on, and I was just like, God, you were killing it that time. That was awesome.
Yeah, you just remain calm the whole time. That's it.
That's great.
All right, let's go.
Against the vitriol and bigotry that she was receiving because Lucasfilm did not protect her.
I mean, you gotta be honest.
The irony of this is great, by the way.
That is the best thing that came out of the Acolyte. Is that is amazing.
Yeah, I think this music video got more views than the Acolyte.
It probably did.
I'm pretty sure. But the whole "we don't fuck with your discourse," I think that's chef's kiss. Considering this show is now dead, that's fantastic.
The supposed Star Wars fans were divided, and by that I mean incels of the internet and of Twitter.
Listen, lady, I don't know if you know somebody called Atreus, but he told me black women don't watch Star Wars. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't watch Star Wars. You lying. I believe him.
And does she know the definition of an incel? Like sitting on a camera talking about how people canceled the show and he's angry about it?
No, she doesn't know the definition. Just like they don't know the definition of grifters. They don't. Like, bitch, you're literally grifting with that hair on. That ain't your real hair. You grifting. You're lying. You're conning people.
Hairline goes way back.
Yeah, because it ain't real. She's conning people. You're conning people into think you got white girl hair. You don't got white girl hair. That shit is fried. It is fried under there.
Hold on. We're gonna start this conversation. Technically, every girl is conning everyone because they all wear makeup. So
yeah, but makeup. See, here's the thing: makeup accentuates your features, your natural features. It's an accent to your features. And don't get me wrong, there's some makeup jobs that
I've seen some far more than just accents.
No, you're 100% right. There are some that are clearly like photoshops. That's wild, like real life photoshops. But when you got fake hair like that, bro, you're grifting. You're grifting. You really. There's no, you don't got
a hard line. You draw a hard line at the hair.
If you take your hair off at night, or like, nah, bro, or if you got a rule that says I can't wash my hair, like, come on, you know the truth. We know the truth. You grifting. This is a grifter thing right here.
Well, what about her lips too? She's got inflated lips. Like, I don't know.
That's because she put it inside of a tight cup and sucked on it, and then she made her fucking lips huge. That's what they do.
Managed to pull off enemies to lovers so well.
Lucasfilm didn't do anything to protect the cast and the crew of the Acolyte.
Why can't the girls have fun things for the girlies? Why?
Because you bitches don't support the stuff that they make for you.
Oh,
bro, this is how I feel on the inside right now. I'm not even... Bro, you don't support the shit that you like. Do they not understand how this works? These are the same women that will complain that the WNBA doesn't get paid the same. You fucking ladies do not support the shit that you complain about. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, but they don't care about like women's gymnastics and how they get paid way more than the men. That doesn't matter. That's fine.
Or porn stars for that matter.
Yeah, true. Good point.
They make way more money.
But it just shows how fragile you guys are to storytelling.
And it was for the girls on board.
Leslie Headland was so dedicated as a fan of Star Wars.
Like, listen to how they're talking, by the way. It's all about girl power, like girls. That's why we're watching it, because it's girls. They're not watching it because it's a good show. It's just girl power is.
They're not Star Wars fans. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Which is,
if you ask them anything about Star Wars, they're gonna tell you probably the most basic answer: Luke Skywalker and the Acolyte.
I don't know.
Darth Vader.
I feel like saying that is even too much for some of these people. Probably. But they, again, if you notice, this entire video is all women. It's all women. It's not a single dude in this video that I've seen yet. They don't care about the broken canon and things that don't make sense. None of that mattered to them. They're just like, girl power. Yay.
Well, because they don't know the canon. See, that's the beauty. They don't know the canon, so they can't get mad about the canon getting fucked up. That's why they think this show is amazing. That's why they don't understand why so many people were against the show. They think it's about...
They want the canon to get fucked up because that means girl power injected. It changes it to fit their narrative.
I would say that's probably more true for people who are ideologically driven that are actually Star Wars fans. You know, that's what they want. But women like this, bro, they don't know. They genuinely don't know because they don't care. This is not a fandom. They're just trying to jump in on it because they think it's trendy. You know, it's cool. It's awesome to be a nerd now. That's what it is.
Yeah, true.
You really think this kind of girl, you know, if this was 20 years ago, you think she would be into fucking Star Wars? No.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they see themselves in it because it's girl power. This is the modern audience. These 5 people that are cycling here.
Right. These are the people that are playing Dustborn right now.
Yeah. Same people. Now they have time to play Dustborn now that it's canceled.
I know. This statement, what does it say? The galaxy is not a place that welcomes women like us. Let's see. Let's see. Play this.
And the whole show is literally about people of color.
Ask me what I'm about to do.
How is the whole show about people of color?
I haven't.
Do they live in the same reality?
I haven't watched it, but I've seen a lot of people critique it. That is not something that even came up in any critique talking about it. So interesting.
Wow.
I'm about to cry. Thank you for asking.
I don't care about what the incel said.
You guys bullied a manless Denver.
Mental health issues.
The Acolyte, it was kind of to be expected considering how it is set in the universe that has, if not one of then the most toxic fan base like ever.
To receive this news, I like him.
Hold on real quick.
Yeah.
The toxic fan base is anyone I disagree with, apparently, is the qualification for that.
You know, it's amazing. They're complaining about a toxic fan base, but then they're also blaming said toxic fan base for not watching the show and for the show failing.
When ironically, they are what they claim everyone else is.
I know. You're projecting so hard. It's insane. So hard. And then, you know how every single one of them, they end their videos with, I'm gonna cry. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Shut the fuck up.
I am mourning the fact that we're not getting any more Khmer edits because we're not going to get any more source material.
What do you...
Oh, so you're mourning the fact that you can't sexualize a character, which is something you judge other people for doing all the time.
Oh, it's okay if they do it.
Yeah. Let's see what this fucking creature has.
What do you mean? It wasn't bringing in the...
The viewership was not...
It means exactly that. What do you mean? What does it mean? It means that you guys are in too little of numbers to support a show with a budget of almost $200 million. The math is it's not like, does the math not math here? This is a terrible pause, but like he really looks like a fucking leprechaun, bro. Like I'm trying to remember like what, bro. What? Let me see something. Leprechaun. How do I say leprechaun? How do I even spell that?
Is she changing her hair color so people focus somewhere else on her face?
Probably. Bro, look at this shit. Look at that. Look at that. Remember that nose? And then look at this. Oh, it's 100%. It's a leprechaun.
Oh, wow.
He looks like a leprechaun. I'm telling you, it's close.
I wish she had green hair. That would have been amazing.
That would have been amazing. It's just crazy.
The precedent this is setting is very scary and very concerning. What Lucasfilm is doing with this decision is allowing the bigots to win. Run with it.
Shout out.
Shout out to you guys. Hey, shout out to the bigot army. Shout out. You guys won another one.
Canceling the show, that they have won, that they are correct, that Star Wars needs to be white and male. And
nah, we didn't say we didn't say that. We didn't say. See, you're projecting. You're projecting.
Why is it always the lunatic color, crazy hair white girls complaining about white representation? By the way,
because when you have no real problems in life, you have to create those problems. That's the issue.
That's a good point.
When you live in a first world country, as shitty as it is right now, when you live in a first world country and you don't have to struggle for anything, you have to create a struggle. You know, it's like the old Matrix mindset, you know, when they said that they redesigned the Matrix multiple times because the first few iterations of the Matrix were perfect havens for humans, and humans rejected it mentally, and they eventually fought against the system. So they ended up creating a Matrix that was based on the real world with all the problems the real world had, and humans accepted it.